Yeah, there's a lot of drama. I think there might be a nuclear bomb that goes off at some point. I don't know. Like, it's World War III for sure.
Virtual reality. Hi, I'm Danny Murphy.
And I'm Evan Real.
And wow, summer may be ending, and it's coming at a good time because TV time has never been at more of a peak.
Oh my God, I know. All these new reality shows, I'm freaking out. There's The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, which Danny and I had the opportunity to chat with the entire cast.
We watched the entire show. Y'all are going to be so hooked on it. These girls are made to be on TV.
How would you describe it? Like, it's what meets what?
There's Housewives energy of it.
Yeah.
It kind of isn't because it's Housewives meets to me like a docu-series that's on Netflix. You know what I mean? But it's on Hulu.
Totally. Yeah, it's super glossy. It's very highly produced. Yes. It's very pretty. So it kind of gives that Housewives Selling Sunset, even a little bit of the Hills energy.
Ooh.
The girls
in Utah.
Yeah. Right. All the girls are super gorgeous.
So gorgeous.
You've seen them on TikTok.
You've seen them everywhere because they all have like millions of followers already. So I'm assuming a lot of eyes are going to be on the show because they have notoriety and also because the name of the show, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, people are going to be tuning into this.
And if you guys don't know, basically it's centered around Taylor Frankie Paul, who was at the center of the Mormon Wives mom talk sex swinging scandal. She got on her TikTok live. She spilled all the tea and then some about how she and her friends and their significant others are
dilly-dallying.
We'll call it dilly-dallying.
I don't know. I don't know.
But it's so funny because obviously, like you said, we binged the entire series. And of course, Taylor is so open and honest about her involvement in the sex scandal. But none of the other girls cop to it. But I can't imagine that none of these girls were involved. And I'll give it to Taylor. She doesn't call out anyone directly. She's not like, you with my husband, like, you know what I mean? So I'm wondering if you had to guess which of the other, I feel like, and I so much love to you, Demi. I love me some Demi, but I feel she did say that
she's very demure.
Yeah, demure. I can see her not being so demure, and you know what I'm saying? She's honestly such a hoot and such a ride, and the way she comes for some of the girls on the show, like she is
so heated.
Born
There's
to
like
be
a lot of
star.
I was gonna say there's a lot of reality star future legends in this mix if this show continues on, which I feel it will, because a lot of these girls, I think they haven't seen it yet. They told us. I think they're going to be in for a treat of what they activated within themselves.
I think they'll be pleasantly surprised.
And they kind of are really on trend for what we see a lot of our reality stars doing. They are so open and honest about their plastic surgery.
Yeah, wait, I didn't know this about, I guess it's like a Salt Lake City, Utah, maybe even a Mormon thing where the girls, I think Demi, who I love so much, she was telling us that all the girls get plastic surgery before they're 20 years old, especially like the more simple, common procedures like boob jobs and nose jobs. It's just like what you do after graduation.
And because we're pals and because we're big reality TV fans and we were talking about like Botox and plastic surgery and everything like that, what always happens, because I feel this show's going to be around for a minute, multiple seasons, what always happens is in season 2, someone comes and you're like, oh, you got the XYZ, everything. Who is like the biggest obsessed with plastic surgery in the cast? Like, who are we going to see?
You think you or Jessie? Jessie got labiaplasty on camera.
But in the past 4 months, I've gotten my boobs done, my nose done, and a tummy tuck, and lip filler, and chin filler, and Botox. So
wait, what? Okay.
With the smile, she's like, yeah.
I need to know who your doctor is because
sweet.
you look so good. It all looks so natural. I would have never thought that you had all that work
It
done.
was just like small little tweaks, you know?
I want a nose job so bad, so you gotta tell me your doctor. We're pals.
Do it. We both had it done, and I feel like it was so minimal. Like, Utah's known for having very minimal procedures done to where we still look natural.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you just get minimal things done that just bother you, then you don't have to think about it. Like, when you think about taking off the thought of it constantly, it's worth it all day long.
Wait, I love that. Wait, and was the plastic surgery like the whole bag? Was it like to get excited for? You're like, I have a new show coming out. I've been wanting to do this. Let me do it. Let me do it now.
We all got this all done before we were 20 years old. That's just the Utah way.
No, mine, I had kids young and love my babies to death, but they screwed up my body, and I wanted to feel hot again. I'm single. I want a new husband one day, so I had to, I had to revamp.
Wait, I'm obsessed. I love it. I love how it's like super Sweet 16. I thought it was so cool that they got cars. Cut two.
I know.
Who's a car? Like, who needs coffee? I got like they got everything done.
And Layla was so open and honest with us. She told us about everything she got done after filming season 1. I was like, is this 2010? Are we talking to Heidi Montag? Like, what is going on? Like, I'm absolutely here for it. I mean, if I could get half the procedures this girl got, like.
I know they really, and they say that Utah, the doctors there are so good at procedures that look natural, and all of them are gorgeous. Like,
yeah,
I couldn't. None of them gave me like, oh, you got work done. Particularly
with Layla, I would have never known. She's such a beautiful, stunning girl, but I had no idea that it was all a little enhanced.
What everyone knows, because she lovingly tells everybody, there is someone related to Ben Affleck on this show.
I know that. See that, like, the show just continues to give and give and give. There's a girl on the show. Her name is Jen Affleck.
Jen Affleck,
because she's married to, I guess, a second cousin of Ben Affleck. Her husband's dad is a second cousin of Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
But no one in the family has met Ben Affleck. She clarified to us, but she is dying to meet Ben Affleck. And actually, she said that Ben Affleck is her like #1 celebrity crush, and she somehow manifested marrying a relative of his.
That's power Mormonism.
Is it Mormon or witchcraft?
That's what we gotta know, because that is a very I don't know how that worked out, but I know I'm excited to see if Ben watches it. He's got more time now.
He does have more time.
Oh, what a summer!
And there's a new Jennifer Affleck to fixate on now. Well, not that he was fixated on.
I was gonna say,
Jennifer
maybe I'll pay attention to one of them.
Well, I mean, there's many reasons to pay attention to this Jen Affleck.
Oh, it's so good. And I mean, while that is occupying our time, one of the oldies but goodies is back in our graces right now, Selling Sunset.
Oh my God, I know. I can't believe it's already season 8. I was admittedly one of the people who came late to the Selling Sunset party.
Yeah.
It really popped off during the pandemic, and I binged, I think, like the first 3 seasons, and then I was just like hooked. And I can't believe we're already at season 8.
I know. I feel like I just begun, because I did start watching it this week to talk to Mary, which made me so excited.
And what were some of your first initial reactions to the series as a whole, as like a first time watcher?
The people were not lying about the outfits. The outfits are central.
How would you rate the fashion? How would you describe the fashion?
They all think they're dressing like 10 out of 10 in terms of their fashion, so I'm giving that to them. I'm happy that they're happy with it.
Okay.
Some are kind of like, a lot of them let the fashion wear them.
Okay, well, if they're paying for it or borrowing it.
Yeah, but that's
why not let the fashion have its moment?
Like, they're kind of just like so uncomfortable. I'm like, just be comfy.
Oh, there's no such thing as comfort. I mean,
there's no comfort.
Like, they're not wearing pants to show.
And sometimes I'm like, there's no such thing as mirrors in the No, but they're having fun with it. And I didn't realize how strong, like, that there's sides. I thought it was kind of just every girl for themselves in the Selling Sunset world. I didn't realize how strong the teams were.
Yeah, it's very much team oriented. And so wait, as a new viewer, the teams this season, it's kind of like
there's a lot of blonde, so if I'm forgetting, okay, hit me with yes.
So Chrishell, Chelsea, and Emma are certainly a team.
Yes.
And then there is Nicole, who sometimes I feel like is her own.
She's a league of their own. She's like Rosie O'Donnell in the dugout. And not like just because I think she strikes me as a girl who's stressed a lot.
Yeah. So we have Nicole in a league of her own. Then we have besties not Mandy. I'm just putting their names together. Mary and Amanda.
Love. They're
together. Then we have Bree, who is sometimes team Chrishell, Emma, and Chrishell, Emma, and
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yes, I know.
Well, about that. I think you got to update the teams now.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. So season 8, like she's left. She's also a kind of in a league of her own now, though.
Yeah,
too.
And she is in a league of her own by design and preference.
Yeah,
Nicole just strikes me as the most overwhelmed woman, and I think it's because like. Girl is selling houses left and right. They all are. I'm not one of those people. But like, I think Nicole is just like she has a lot on her plate, I think.
Well, the thing is with Nicole, and this is no shade to any other girl on the cast, I think that Nicole, like, her real job is real estate.
She's been there the longest too, right?
Yeah,
or like one of that?
Yeah, she was like part of the founding group when the O group started. along with Maya, who we love, who makes a cameo this season, which is so freaking exciting. But yeah, she's been there a really long time, and Mary has been there a really long time.
Who is the fan like, is there a designated fan favorite of Selling Sunset?
I mean, I think you could argue that it's Chrishell. Like, she's definitely the star of the show, I would say. And then, of course, if you go back to Christine versus Chrishell, Christine Christine was the villain. Chrishell was the hero in that situation. And I think that Chrishell has remained the hero of Selling Sunset in a lot of ways. But I don't know. You had some interesting thoughts about Chrishell in the elevator earlier today. For some reason, Danny isn't trusting Chrishell.
That's why. And like, Chrishell, I haven't met you, so I don't know. I don't know if I trust her 100%. In the sense, because like she kind of does like she's like Betty Boopish, where she's like boop 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 boop, and like being sweet, and everyone's saying, "Oh my God, she's so kind." But I think, have
you ever seen Betty Boop be a bitch though? I think she's just booping.
But like with
wait, you actually do need to go back to prior seasons of Selling Sunset, because Mary was saying she loves the Chrishell we're seeing this season. She's a little bit more in her like mediation station, but. Nicole and Chrishell on season 7, that is where it was at, calling her a crackhead and stuff, and I know that it really affected Nicole, but it was just so beautifully unhinged.
Nicole was like crying Stause all the time.
no,
but that's where I feel, because that's the thing. Chrishell, love ya. She.
Oh, you think she's boo boo boo, but then accuses you of doing crack?
Yes, because like, so you can't get a read on her, because she's like, guys, why? Because she's like, why is no one having fun at my brunch? So what are you on? And Chrishell, I don't know why I'm on guard. And she's like, I just want everyone to get along. So why do you hate her? And then watches. She has popcorn ready. That's Chrishell has popcorn ready.
And you strike me as a fellow who would like a girl with the popcorn ready.
Oh, I'm not saying I don't like her. I just don't trust her.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of people.
That's a good distinction.
Yeah. Like, I love her. I'm not going to tell her my darkest secrets.
But would you trust Mary?
Oh, okay. Now Mary, I trust her with my life.
I know. Mary is like, she has such amazing like maternal energy, big sister energy. Yeah.
And she, I feel, is a confidant. That's what she's evolved.
Yes.
And I think she genuinely strives for resolution in things. Is that true to her?
Oh, 100%. That's very much it. And that stresses her out when there isn't resolution among the group. And then there was a season where she was tasked with being the manager of all the women, where she not only managed their office schedules, but their catfight schedules as well. It was she said fuck this, and told Brett and Jason no more.
Me having to tell someone in their 40s when to show up to work. You're being an adult. Show up to work or get fired. Mary, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. But also, and I think it's very impressive, and I feel like she is so good at that, because like we read in her book that she came to talk to us about, she has overcome a lot and is really a strong, resilient gal, and she's really hoping that Selling Sunshine helps some more people out too, which is really great.
Yeah, no, I'm so excited to read the rest of her book. Like, the first few chapters were incredible. It's so hard to believe, because she does present such a sunny disposition, that she's been through so much pain and trauma, and I don't know. I'm excited for her to share her story. But we were excited to get Mary's take on this Selling Sunset drama that happened before the season even premiered, which is Nicole allegedly spread a rumor about Emma, and Danny and I saw the episode, so we saw her spread this rumor. The story that Nicole shared wasn't actually super clear. It
was a bad game of telephone.
It was something about Emma possibly being involved with a married man, but Mary told us that Nicole didn't remember the rumor correctly. And Mary was like trying to like sort of like give her cues, like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, but she did it, and now it's an issue, and now she's scared that Chrishell might drag Nicole to hell. She said that verbatim. She said Chrishell will take you right to hell, and she will.
Yeah.
don't you know it?
It's World War III for sure. So.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have to take sides because you're so close with Nicole, you're so close with Chrishell? You refuse to take sides.
Nope, I'm out of this one. They can do whatever they want, but nope. They all know I love them, and it's not my business. I'm focused on what I'm doing, being positive on this. They can do whatever they want. I still love them.
That energy is even very apparent in the episode when it does happen at the dinner in Pioneer Town. You're like, I'm just sitting here trying to eat, take care of my ruptured implant. Like I'm staying out of this. Because when it was sort of like bubbling out of Nicole's mouth, you were kind of like,
don't do this.
Let's not do this. What was going through your mind? Like, why was it in her best interest not to share
because
that
that's wrong.
Yeah.
You don't do that to somebody.
Especially when it's just a rumor.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, and that's, and honestly, that's not even the actual story of what she was actually told. So that makes it even more sad. Like it's just a big old mess. And Amanda and I were both just like, well, first of all, I didn't even remember what it was about, and because I was told that too, and I was like, I don't know anything about that, and that's where it left. Nicole obviously didn't do that, and so she took it, and it took me a minute to realize, and after that, I was like, whoa, no, don't do this. Well, she didn't listen.
Okay. So she added a little bit of her own flair to it to kind of.
I guess I don't.
Keep the heat up a little bit more.
I don't know. I guess so, because it's not what was said to me, and that's not what I don't know. By the same person, I don't know, but I feel bad for her because I don't think she knows what's coming.
Yeah, I mean, no, Chrishell.
Oh,
you know,
I mean,
Chrishell will take you straight to hell. Like,
yeah, Chrishell will take you and drag you all the way down there herself if you like mess with her or somebody she loves, especially someone she loves. Oh yeah, I love her. She's the sweetest person ever, and I actually texted her telling her I thought she came off so great, because she, I think on the previous seasons, she was at it with Nicole, and then on this season she's just like, that's the her that I know, where she's just like, wait, but like she has got such a compassionate heart, and she's so happy right now. G's just made her just obliviously happy.
I'm curious to see how, if it's already starting like this, how the chips are all going to fall. Well, I'm also curious if the girls saw the episodes, because I don't know.
They did. They saw the episodes.
Because I'm wondering, why is Chelsea not as...
Oh, she is.
Oh, she's heated?
Oh, she's heated. Oh, she's heated with Brie, but she's really heated with Nicole, because Chelsea and Emma, like, you think Mary and Amanda's ride or die, like Chelsea and Emma are equally.
Do you think Chelsea's just really excited that people are talking about something besides her divorce, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's definitely part of it.
Because Mary was like that she hopes that they're happy. Like, her and her husband are getting divorced though, right?
I think they're in the process of it, but maybe Mary was cluing us in on Chelsea. Maybe reconcile. What I did love about this season is that the girls are very supportive of Chelsea with any decision she decides to make. They all gave her, I don't want to say like a blessing, because Chelsea's going to do what Chelsea's going to do, but they were like, if you decide to stay with him, we support you and you can work it out, and maybe this will make you stronger. But if you decide to leave him, we will bury any bodies you want us to. So,
and keep the Birkin.
I hope she's keeping the Birkin. The Dubai ladies, they're keeping their Birkins, and they're keeping it real.
They have 8,800 Birkins.
And 8,800 thoughts, feelings, and opinions to share at the reunion.
Let the fun begin, darling.
Do you think Michael's happy that he's involved in something?
Yes, I think Michael's happy. And I'm happy that he's being brought into it. He's such a star, that Michael.
Such a star. And again, Michael, we'll take any Birkins.
If you want to fund our lifestyles,
please.
If you want to be our sugar daddy, we will happily fill out an application.
1/8, not even 1/800th of the price of Caroline Stanbury.
I have someone that apparently pays my bills. Nobody pays my bills.
You're always coming for my business. When?
Yeah, we don't cost a lot.
Just that, we asked for so little. We asked for so little in this world, and here we are.
But yeah, obviously, Caroline Stanbury wanted to share her side of the story of the sugar daddy claim. She was basically saying, I don't have a sugar daddy. No one's ever paid my bills. Apparently, everyone thinks that I've got someone to pay my bills, which Brooks had something to say about that when she talked to you a few months ago. She said that
you were just being... I was being Chrishell.
You were being Chrishell.
I was being Gypsy.
You were booping.
Yeah.
And basically what she told you is that Michael got a little drunky at a party and was like, I pay for everything and it's annoying and Sergio needs to step up.
And that was Caroline. I don't know. Brooks. Sorry, because there's so many Carolines. Brooks, I think in her head, thought it would mean more polite or be more polite if she was like, no, Michael's not gossiping about Caroline. He's just upset that Sergio's not stepping up. I was like, I think she would hate both of those things being talked about.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't want to hear either of those things.
And also, I feel like Sergio and Stanberry, they're booked and busy. When they were in here, they're opening that hotel.
Yeah.
They're doing all this stuff. They're having fun.
They got revenue coming in.
Who out of the reunion trailer, who do you think is coming out on top?
Oh, I don't know actually. Now that I think about it, but what I want to know is who comes out on top in the Lisa versus Ayan situation, because that got I was trying to understand Ayan's comment
about the Andy.
You asked me to tone myself down so you can sit next to Andy going, what?
I'm assuming it means that she was accusing Lisa of trying to dim her shine so that Lisa could shine brighter.
Sarah, I think when she came in, said the same stuff about Lisa wanting Chanel to tone it down.
So maybe that's a narrative that the group has been ruminating on for a minute, and it came out at the reunion.
I just want them to be friends, because I could see Lisa being like, we're at brunch, can you tone it, like, can we just sit? And not mean it as such a dig, but I hope that's the thing, because I love both of them and I want them to be friends.
And I also I think Lisa is smart enough to know that Ayan is never not going to show up sitting next to Andy Cohen with a full-ass headdress on.
Yeah.
Like, there's really no dimming Ayan's shine.
No!
Like she was born glittering, glistening, shimmering, and sparkling.
Yeah. So that really, really confused me. I don't... the Talene returning of the dress...
Yeah, okay, so that I was a little confused too, because apparently Talene and Brooks, they swapped clothes or shared clothes, or Brooks borrowed Talene's clothes for season 1.
I think because Talene said that she dressed Brooks for the first season, and then Brooks was saying that Talene borrowed a lot of her stuff after the big fight at Stanberry's house.
Okay.
So I guess Talene saying this is the one dress you borrowed from me.
And then apparently she brings the poster receipts to show.
But the poster's like text messages. We know how Renee feels about those from albums.
She don't like them.
Go work for the feds.
Well, was there a picture though? I would imagine it would be about the dress.
I think it was a picture of both of them wearing the dress at different times.
Okay.
The dress kind of looked like Jenna Lyons' Christmas lingerie that Jessel hated.
You think so?
Kind of.
I feel like Jessel's Christmas lingerie
liked it.
Was a prettier shade of emerald. The color of this dress was giving like a little bit like
Pooky?
Grass or like Crayola. What'd you say?
Like poop.
Poopy?
Like green poop.
Have you seen poop that color?
I don't know.
That was like Crayola green. Were you eating grass?
I'm vegetarian.
So
I go to a lot of plant-based raw vegan places. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so that is poop color to you.
Who
You're
knows?
like, that's poopy.
I like my pants. I like green. I like green. I like all green colors.
I like green. I like all greens. I like emerald.
I do love emerald. Michael.
I like sage.
Michael from Dubai. I love emerald.
What's your favorite shade of green?
Literally emerald.
Emerald. Oh, okay.
Emerald.
So that's why you did like the Jessel lingerie.
Like a olive.
Okay, so emerald or olive, you can only wear one shade of green for the rest of your life.
Olive. And I would want a bathroom half like dark, more regally olive, and then like white tile with like black, like little dots on it. If Michael wants to redo my...
we're manifesting it, Michael. Come on.
If he wants to help me out.
Your sugar baby's ready.
You know where it's going to look nicer? Actually, no. It won't look as nice as, but close. Tamra's new face.
Which is, honestly, it was giving a green tint.
Yes!
There was like
and
a
you're
green
telling me,
tint to
like
it.
That green tint, kind of like boop. And Tamra would say, Tamra's mom would agree.
No, Tamra's mom coming for Tamra's face after she got this. It's a CO2 laser treatment, which apparently destroys and obliterates your face. But I think it's all. I know it's very jarring. I know, according to Tamra's mom, it looks like she got in a motorcycle accident. It's tough to look at, but I think it's gonna be worth. I think it's gonna be worth it.
You want to know who Tamra's kind of giving me right now? And
What?
I think you'll get this reference. And Tamra's taking this with grains of salt, so I think she's laughing at it. Remember the caterpillar from A Bug's Life?
Tamra, I know sometimes you be tuning into this podcast. I hope you're not tuned in right now.
Tamra, I know
is comparing you to the caterpillar from A Bug's Life. Can we please show what that looks like right now next to Tamra and see if it maybe it will make sense. Maybe if I see it side by side, it might make sense.
I can't wait. for you to sit there, little Chrishell. You just asked for the side by side.
Well,
Who's the Chrishell here? Who's the Chrishell here?
Like a caterpillar, she's gonna transform
A beautiful
into a butterfly.
butterfly. And a better one than that, because I remember he just got the little wings at the end. It was so funny.
I love that movie.
So good.
That was good.
But no, Tamra's gonna have her beautiful butterfly right in time for the reunion, I'm sure.
No, I think that was so smart. Like she's getting reunion ready. I don't know. I feel like,
and I like that and it is very on brand for Tamra to be like so open and honest that she's not gonna go to the reunion like, oh, I just freshened up. Like a lot of housewives would be doing a social media hiatus right now. Mm-hmm. She's doing Q&As.
Oh my God, yeah. She's doing Q&As with her face on, answering the most insane questions, giving the most savage responses about Vicky this.
Oh.
All that. Like, it's so good. It's so her. It's so entertaining.
We're obsessed. So we can't wait to see the final product of that. It's going to be.
I know. I want to book my own CO2. I would love to do this podcast with a green scabby face.
Ooh, I'll get a caterpillar outfit from Party City.
Okay, perfect.
And we'll invite Chrishell.
And Chrishell.
I hope she knows.
We've got a space waiting for you, Chrishell. Mm-hmm. I trust you.
You lose traders too.
She's
on it.
Oh my God! Wait, she's gonna be on the new season of Traders.
Hello.
You think she's a traitor?
On the show or off? Just kidding. No, I think she'd be a really good trader on the show because of what I said. Like she's good at what she does,
which is
reality television personality and real estate. Because you need a little bit of both for everything.
That's so true. She's gonna sell the castle.